I'm back at the Disneyland Resort to check up on both parks and have a little fun. So how about you and I dive right in? Well, thank you so much everyone for tuning back into another theme park obsession video. My name is Dylan. If you're new to the channel and you love Disney content, feel free to hit the subscribe button and notification bell because I have brand new videos every single week. You won't want to miss out on that. Over here in New Orleans Square, Haunted Mansion Holiday is down. Going to be taking down all the decorations, and I've also heard that they're going to be working on a lot of the interior showpieces and especially the lighting is the main focus. So don't really know when this is going to be back up and running. I'll definitely look that up, and I'll mention that in the comments down below if I do find an opening date. But this might be down for quite some time. Obviously not like 6 months or so, but maybe a couple, like, you know, maybe a month or two. You can see here at Sleeping Beauty Castle, all the snow has been melted. It's been put backstage, and you can see that it doesn't affect the roof at all. They just take the cap off with a crane or lift, put it in storage, and we're good to go until next winter. How cool is that? All right, so upon entering Fantasyland, there's a lot of work going on here. They have all the scrims up, getting ready to paint the facades on the outside of Snow White, as well as they're getting ready to put scaffolding up, or they have put scaffolding up around King Arthur's Carousel. Didn't know they were gonna work on that either, so looks like Fantasyland's getting a nice little touch up for the incoming spring break crowds in the next couple months, so it's pretty cool. And yes, you can still access the Bibbidi Boppidi Boutique. So if you have an appointment for that, no need to worry, you can still have a little fun in there too. They're definitely doing a lot of work on the exterior, which is really nice. It's nice that they always spruce up the exterior facades for all these attractions, and they're not wasting any time with Snow White. They're put up the scaffolding relatively quickly. And like I said, over here at King Arthur's Carousel, doing the same thing too. They're putting scaffolding up around the attraction and sprucing it up, I'm sure, and giving it a nice new paint job. Getting ready for spring break. This should be open before spring break. All right, that's pretty much all the work in Fantasyland. Let's head over to Autopia because it's been quite some time since I've done that attraction. So let's have a little fun on that. Alrighty, and we're off. Oh, Michael's our driver today. This is his first time driving ever. Got his license from the Cracker Jack box. Stay focused. No texting and driving. Look at this, we are a part of Tomorrowland on the move. We are on the move. All right, get ready, we're going off-roading. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, look at the Matterhorn Mountain. Off-roading. It's like Indiana Jones, but controlled. Look, it's just like our freeways here in California. And over here in Tomorrowland, they're still working on the staircase up to the second deck of Space Mountain's queue. Working along slowly but surely. Hopefully in the next few weeks we'll see some more progress on this. It looks to be nearing completion. I mean, it looks like they have all the major concrete done, and they just need to do the side, the railing. And that's about it, really. And for those that don't know, Space Mountain, the original Space Mountain, is back. Hyperspace Mountain is not here anymore, just as a reminder. And of course, here in the front of Tomorrowland, they're still working on the facade. Remember, the other side has been completed for the past, couple weeks now. They're finishing up this side, so it should be done within the next couple days or maybe a week or two. Not too long. And of course, just a couple minutes after park opening, Rise of the Resistance boarding passes are all booked up. They go within a matter of seconds, so if you're here early, be fast. We got our boarding groups today. We're group 45, so they're doing pretty good today. They're on group 20 already, and they're already an hour into park opening. So not too shabby today. Yesterday they had a bit of a hard time, but today they're doing a really good job. Alrighty, let's head over to California Adventure. We're going to check out some of the Lunar New Year festivities, as well as anything that's happening over here, including the Avengers Campus work. And upon entering, we have a brand new Lunar New Year map for California Adventure featuring Mickey and Minnie. Here in the front of California Adventure, pretty soon, this will be the Avengers Campus. They'll have to update this map. Well, here at the front of the park, if you're wondering, Dylan, when does Carthay Circle reopen from its refurbishment? Well, it opens back up on January 31st. So over here at the Avengers Campus, specifically the Spider-Man attraction, we have a lot of great progress here. You can see a lot of the decorative paneling on the outside of the facade is going up, specifically that red paneling on the right-hand side of the project. And they're even adding some details on the left here as well. So it's gonna be cool as the building has a bunch of different textures. Like I can see they have concrete, they have rock, they have brick, Then they have the what looks like the plastic, like decorative paneling, the red paneling. And then also that beam that is speculated to be used for the stunt animatronic has also received all of its decorative elements. So that is all complete. So all they got to really do now is finishing up the paneling and a couple other pieces, and this will be pretty much done. So over here at the Guardians of the Galaxy, this is what the project looks like this week. You see a lot of structural steel continues to take shape on the Avengers e-ticket attraction. And then off to the right-hand side of the project, you can see that the Ant-Man and Wasp restaurant is moving along. A lot more scaffolding is starting to pop up, so I wonder if they're going to be starting to do a lot more detail work as far as, you know, on the buildings, because we are nearing that summer, you know, late summer opening ever so slowly but surely. So it's going to be interesting to see in the next couple of weeks how much more scaffolding goes up around the structure and how much more steel needs to be brought up on site, or if they're just going to go straight into detailing like they are in the Spider-Man building with the decorative paneling on the outside. But it's going to be fun to watch nonetheless. So here on the performance corridor, we are approaching the Lunar New Year festivities. And it's interesting, here at Disney, they say Year of the Mouse, but actually it's Year of the Rat. So I'm assuming that, you know, this is the next best thing. And since they have mice to work with, might as well use them in their marketing. But here's one of the booths right here, the Red Dragon Spice Traders. Looks to be the same items like it was last year. So I don't know if we're gonna really try too much this year, if anything really, because we did a lot of food tasting last year. And of course we have a bunch of Lunar New Year merch. How much are those ears?
27.
27 bucks, those look really cool. Of course we have some awesome t-shirts over here. And you know, these are like the Spirit jersey kind of thing. These are actually really cool. And $69.99 for these. Don't really know why they have these particular items here. I think they just do Lunar New Year items, but I guess, you know, if they're really popular, they're just gonna put them out there for guests to see too. This little teacup is cool. It's $22, you said?
20.
Or 20.
Yeah, $19.99.
So, and you do get an annual pass holder discount, which is awesome. I do love the Chip and Dale merch. And also they have a Sip and Savor card for the Lunar New Year festivities as well. It's $39 if you're an annual pass holder, $42 if you're not an annual pass holder, so not too much of a difference, but you can save a couple bucks if you are. And just like the Food and Wine Festival and the Festival of Holidays, throughout the day they do performances here on the Paradise Bay stage. And it's cool because they have Mulan out here, they have a bunch of characters, they have specialty acts, they have all the drummers out here. It's awesome. And then as we get closer to Goofy Sky School and obviously the Paradise Gardens area, they have all these beautiful decorations for Lunar New Year. They have activities over here. You can write your little wish and hang it up on the wall. Looks great over here. And what's cool, just like the other festivals, you can use your Sip and Savor card right here at the Paradise Garden Grill on some of the selected items they have on the menu. And also, if you're a vegan or vegetarian, be on the lookout for plant-based items. They do have quite a few of them this year for Lunar New Year. Oh my goodness, it's Mushu. Such a rare character to see. All right, we're gonna make our way back over to Disneyland. Our boarding group is slowly but surely approaching. They're going really quick today, which is awesome. So yeah, you can see the background though. Look at all the dark, spooky clouds. Don't know if it's supposed to rain later on today, but it sure does look like it. Over here in Grizzly Peak, they do have the trail closed off. The ride is under refurbishment. We'll take a look at that in just one second. But yeah, just as a reminder, usually when the ride goes down for refurbishment, they close off the back little trail here too. Looks like these trash cans are scheming up something. I see you. I see what you guys are doing. And here's another shot. You can see all the water's been drained. This is a perfect time to do refurbishments on water rides, especially this one because you get so wet. And because it's so cold outside, not too many people are, you know, riding this attraction. Last time I was here when it was open, there wasn't too many people. It was just a few dozen people in line because it's been really cold here in Southern California. But the ride will be back open February 14th. What's also cool in this area, you can always check out the little Disney kitties hanging out. They're helping out with the refurbishment as well. All right, we're back over at Disneyland. We're gonna head over to Galaxy's Edge because our reservation for our boarding group is just about here. We're gonna grab something to eat in Galaxy's Edge, by the way, and just kind of wait there for a few, but maybe like, I don't know, probably 30 minutes because the boarding groups are going by pretty fast today. And then go on the greatest ride ever right now. Well, not right now, in a few minutes. Oh no, there's stormtroopers coming. It's Kylo Ren. Oh, it's Kylo Ren. Oh no, he's gonna stop us. See?
Troopers.
Knew it.
Yes, sir.
I knew it.
Supreme Leader wants to see you.
Okay.
Sounds important.
What's that?
Are you transmitting to
Nobody.
a resistance spy?
I'm on your guys' side.
Oh
Are you transmitting to the Resistance?
Oh no, I'd never do that.
I want every channel monitored. No unauthorized transmissions.
no. The transmission is scrambled, sir.
Break the encryption or break the data map.
Oh,
Yes.
oh no.
Sir,
I don't know if we could do that.
we are sorry, sir.
This is true.
Get back to the sightseeing, sir.
Okay, we'll go.
Enjoy the day.
Thank you. We'll go.
Perhaps the First Order is your destiny. If not, no matter.
Oh, it
It
is.
is your future.
Oh, it is. I can't wait.
You may go.
Thank you so much. Michael, that was a close encounter, huh?
That was.
We almost got caught. But see, you gotta be careful, because if you get caught, it's game over. You gotta trick them. Gotta be slick. And I'm not that slick. All right, so we made it back to the blue and green milk stand. We're gonna get the Toydarian swirl because I actually really like that. I think the green milk with the chamoy and the tahini in it is like really good with the mango chunks. It just adds so much more flavor. Oh, what's cool, I didn't notice this before, they also have bottled water at this location now. All right, Michael's gonna give it a try again. He tried it a little bit the other day, but we got a little bit more of a hookup in here, so he's gonna give it another shot. How is it?
That's better.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I really like this one. This one's really good. I hope they do something with the blue milk too. Like the blue and green milk by themselves are okay, but like this with the extra little flavor in it, it's awesome. Ooh, look, they have a Diet Coke droid. I haven't seen the Diet Coke one yet. I really love the look of the Diet Coke one. Do you think that one looks pretty cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, I love like how it's all rusted over and distressed. Look at the Diet Coke and the Coke are right next to each other. How cute is that? I know it doesn't look too pretty, but we stopped to get Ronto wraps. Michael got the meat version and I got the vegan version, which is honestly my favorite out of the two. This one's really good as well, but for some reason the flavor in the vegan one is just amazing. And teamed up with the green milk here, just kicks it up to the next level, right, Michael?
Right.
All right, we made it over to the Resistance area. You can see Chewie's working on the ship over there. He's doing a bang-up job, as you can see. Awesome. You're doing a bang-up job. Doing great. Yeah. And just very quickly before we head over to Rise of the Resistance, we're just kind of chilling, waiting for our boarding group because we're very close to being called. Just wanted to mention that Disney released some new concept art from Magic Happens, which is an all-new parade that's premiering here at Disneyland very, very shortly. And the concept art looks fantastic. And the floats, I actually can't wait to see these in person because if the artwork is true to what the actual design is going to be, these are going to be some fantastic looking floats. So it's going to be nice to see some classic characters, some new characters, and you know the music. I'm sure the music's going to be really cool as well. So I'll go ahead and keep showing those on the screen. Then yeah, we'll move on to Rise of the Resistance. I'll probably do the queue line again, see if I can capture some more imagery for you guys. I won't show the ride. I'm probably going to wait a little while more to show the ride. I don't want to spoil it for those that are watching the channel too much. I've done videos on Rise of the Resistance before, and I just want to kind of like wait a little bit longer. But for sure, the queue I'll show because it's just so marvelous.
Ahead, there will be two lines, left or right. This will be the last freedom of choice you have.
All right, we just got off Rise of the Resistance again for a third time. And this time, every single effect was working, which was amazing. That ride, it's just so good.
It's so good.
That ride is
I don't
so
want to spoil
good.
anything, but like the ending is.
The ending's fantastic.
ending's
I mean,
fantastic.
everything about it. That ride is amazing. It is amazing. And like we were noticing things that we didn't notice.
We didn't notice like in the first two times we rode it.
Yeah, like I mean, it's just it's nuts. It is It is beyond anything that I've ever done before, and I'm so glad that this is in our backyard. Like, we
Yeah.
can do this all the time. I'm so fortunate that we can do this quite often. Of course, the boarding passes are a bit of a pain, but once we get past
worth
that
it.
phase, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
so
worth
worth
it.
it.
Like, we waited how many hours today? I'm not, yeah.
Like four
We
and a
waited
half
about
hours.
4.5, almost 5 hours. And it's totally worth it. Like, it's so worth it. That ride, the whole experience is almost a half hour. From the minute you get to the first pre-show to the minute you unbuckle your seatbelt. It's almost like a 30-minute experience. So yeah, if you're able to come out here to do it, you got to do it. Rise of the Resistance is just, it's the best thing here. Like, honestly, I mean, I love all the rides at Disneyland. Don't get me wrong. The Matterhorn still has my heart. I love the Matterhorn. But Rise of the Resistance is just something else. And also a huge shout out to our friends that we met right here, or back there in Galaxy's Edge. And we were able to ride with you. So if you're watching, thank you so much for inviting us on your ride. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you love Disney content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you'll stay up to date on every time I post new videos. I also have an Instagram page at Theme Park Obsession, so be sure to follow that because sometimes I post content there that I don't normally post on YouTube. But other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for the love and support. I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.